Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Trevor Lawrence, fired up, locked in. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, quick reminder, we have revamped the Quarterback School Patreon community. It's never been cheaper, never been an easier way, more streamlined process for you to support the channel. Not only do you support the channel, but you also get a bunch of additional content over the course of the week. If you're looking to take your football understanding, your knowledge, your support of the channel to the next level, I think you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. Get over there, check it out. Usually put a bunch of videos out every single week, really long format videos, trying to create the environment of what it's like in an NFL quarterback room. So all sorts of depth, nuance about offensive football, quarterback play, defensive coverages, all of those things. If you're interested in that, hop over to the Quarterback Patreon community. The link is in the description. As for this video, let's get into it. All right, let's check in with Trevor Lawrence here. First one, 3rd and 8. This is some capital A anticipation up top. We're going to shift 11. He's going to run a stop route at the top. Not only is it great anticipation, but we're throwing him open. So 3rd and 8, tough down and distance, run it past the sticks, beat it with accuracy, beat it with timing. Watch the footwork. We're going to be lined up to our left. Again, there is some rhythm to this, getting the ball out on time. They've got a free runner on us, so we've got to get the ball out on time. They use a lot of shift and motion in this game. I think nice job helping the quarterback. We're going to pause this thing at the top. Let this thing go. You can see him breaking his hands right here. The wide receiver at the top's at the sticks. Look how early he lets that thing go. Thing's halfway there before the receiver comes out of it. And again, it throws him open, throws him away even as he's getting grabbed. This is awesome execution. Love to see the anticipation. This type of drop back passing game is Sunday football. This is how you, for a long time, move the ball, eliminate hits. You can see the free runner here. 44 got a chance to get on the quarterback if he holds on to it any longer. Great ball, great timing, big conversion. Next one, 4th and 3. Okay, so first of all, this being a big time call, the number 2 up top, the slot, is going to run a shallow all the way across. Hard to run all the way across. It's a big time call early in the game in a really important situation here. For me here, scheme-wise, we'll talk about, but I think that there are some execution elements, some details here that could make this play even better. So first off, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the number 2 receiver up top. He's running that shallow all the way across. So you catch any sort of man coverage, always great to have long runaways. So we're going to run away normally, and just this in and of itself is hard for someone to run man-to-man like this. But this is made to order. This is like a premium look. And so this is the type of details and nuance that I want to see growth from the Jacksonville Jaguars. From this position, when we're going to run whatever this route is, I don't care what it is. It can be an in, it can be a hook, it can be whatever you want. I need to get a rub here. You've got to intentionally kind of stutter your feet, get through this guy, and continue on your route. This is made to order with the number 3 being on the line of scrimmage. So let's see a rub here, and then we can get the runaway. Will be even easier. So yeah, it works out here. That's fine. I think down here you could make the same argument with whatever they're trying to work here. If this is slant wheel, I'd love to see a rub down here as well. So come into them, get into it, into your slant, and then get into the wheel to give you a real option. But this is, you couldn't draw this up as a better opportunity for a natural pick rub up top. Got to have it. I mean, that's just too easy. Either way, nice job from Trevor Lawrence coming back across. It's not the easiest throw in the world when those guys are running full speed right in front of your face sideways. Nice job getting there, right on him. Let him run after the catch. Big 4th down conversion. Next one, 3rd and 4. Love the design here. Get the wide receiver into the backfield, running essentially short post or angle route. Really nice job taking advantage of what the Colts are doing defensively. So watch 44, the linebacker on our left. We're going to shift in. He's going to run with that first shallow. So you catch match, and it creates that huge void. So no matter what type of defense you're playing, when you're playing a defense that has any sort of second layer match principles, so They are obviously making all sorts of checks here, whether they treat this like bunch or tight 3 condensed, it doesn't really matter. Hey, we're going to get someone going to the vertical, someone running the shallow, and then we're going to come right behind it with an angle or short post to take advantage of that. And the thing to watch here is when he runs with the shallow, so we run someone in front of his face, and this defender matches it and voids this, you basically are running a nice, easy short post from the backfield off this defender and outside leverage here in the flat. So you've got the exact leverage you wanted. This is offensive architecture. This is what elite red zone combinations look like together, taking advantage of what the defense does. So again, you've got the linebacker running, you've got outside leverage on the short post, and you've got the safety with his feet in the end zone. Just excellent design. Nice job converting this in what looks like a little bit of rain. Not easy to do, but I love the design. I love the execution. The Jaguar in the top left likes it too. Always good to see the mascot celebration. Trevor Lawrence lined up, great base. Nice. Boom. Next one, 3rd and 10. Turnover worthy play. So for me, a few things here. Let's first just watch this thing through and understand that we're just throwing this up for grabs. Now, I think it's worth acknowledging that I can't tell what type of route this is supposed to be. Whether it's an inside release go that gets pushed inside, whether it's like a corner up that gets pushed inside. But regardless, when the wide receiver is running up the numbers and we have a post safety, we've got to be able to turn this thing down. So again, middle field safety, watch 32, get to the middle. Look at the receiver up top. Now, you tell me what that route is. I don't know. It looks like he's trying to put like a weird double move on. But because he's at the numbers, any middle field player, any and every middle field player in the league should be able to cover numbers to numbers on that deep of a throw. Now, the other thing to pay attention to for me, and again, don't freak out, okay? There's a little criticism. We catch middle field close and we catch man coverage. For me, immediately, what I'm thinking is I want in-breaking routes because we should be catching outside leverage, potentially outside leverage. Why? Because our help is inside. We've got the post player, we've got the lurker. So it just so happens that they run an in right here. To me, just based on technique, leverage, pre-snap, look, identification, that's where the ball should go. And again, I acknowledge, it's easy with the clicker. Okay, that's still not wide open, but it's a hell of a lot better than just chucking it up with a middle field post player and a route that gets pushed inside that we can't tell what the hell it is. Should be a pick. Everybody who watches the channel should know what I'm going to say. If he could catch, he'd be playing offense. Either way, it'd be a nice play. This is not Trevor Lawrence's finest moment in this game. Next couple here, going to his left. I love this one, naked to your left. I like the design, how they get here. They come back and throw a touchdown on this later, going the other way. But nothing easy about going to your left, working the over. And so you're going to get the sneak flat from the number 1 out of the bunch. Pretty rare. If I was a tight end in this offense, I'd be a little pissed. I'm not going to lie. But I like the idea of using your fast guy. So what am I talking about? We're in bunch up top here. 3 eligibles. Normally, you would run the inside guy on the sneak flat. They run the outside wide receiver on the sneak flat. It essentially does 2 things. One, it helps you secure that backside edge a little bit more. It looks more runny when that tight end stays in. But also, you get your fast guy in the flat. No offense, tight ends. You get your fast guy in the flat. So we're there, and then the point man on the over. And again, just the coaching points here. When we come out, fake this toss, and come around, you want to be lined up with this over. So you want to be kind of in the same plane as this over. And then if they see something where they want to throttle down in a hole, so say the defender jumps out here and there creates this void for the over, and then you throttle back and kind of find that space. But just appreciate the design here because they come back and hit a touchdown on it later on a 4th and 1. But you can see how they're all kind of in that same alignment, same path. This is just a really nice job by Trevor Lawrence getting downhill, Nice play fake. Nice job by 11, throttling down, finding that you can see the lane. See how he kind of throttles to create that lane. And again, that's a really nice throw, running to your left, getting downhill. That one was designed naked to your left. This next time, this is scramble, off platform. Now, we'll talk a little bit about the design of this thing the next time we watch it. 1st and 20, no great calls. Get halfback. Love this even more. It's not there. Don't throw into a muddy look. You don't like it, get out of there. Keep your eyes down the field. And again, just check out the athlete here. This is 6'6", running away from people. Look at the separation. Running away from people, getting downhill, putting it on them. Now, I'm definitely going to talk about a number of plays that I like the design of in this game. This is not one of them. So for me, if we're going to run some iteration of dagger up top, and what I'm going to call a 7 stop or a corner stop here, to me, this is too muddy. I want to use more of the field. This looks like we're playing arena football. You know, it's tight. It's like in between the numbers. Let's take advantage of the horizontal width. So even if, and the reason I say that is because on this in, if you didn't put it right out of the break, you know, you're going to run into and basically like overlap this 7 stop window. So you'd have to put that thing right out of the break, which is kind of tough sometimes in play action. You're turning your back. Again, you be the judge of it. It's just this is what the film is for. It looks condensed. You see how he's moving inside on the 7 stop. You know, it's just, is there a window there for the in? If you put it right on the tongue, maybe, but that's tight. That's condensed. I like this a hell of a lot better. Get out, create, get going to your left, off platform. Use your eyes, use your athletic ability. Make it look easy. There's nothing easy about this. Going to your left. Again, this time add a structure on him. Love it. This next one, another great design in my opinion. 2nd and 11. Add the 2-minute warning. We've got the linebacker type matched up on our vertical 3. And this a drop. Now it would be a nice catch, but it's through the wickets. I don't care who the linebacker is. Any linebacker in the league should not be able to run with a wide receiver vertical. Now there's a few things talking about here. First, let's watch the accuracy. Look at this thing. Whoop. Right through the wickets. Dang. Is that my man Agnew? No. Go Toreros. Especially that guy. That dude can roll. So what is this play? We're going to catch a speed out down here to the bottom. And then we're going to catch the vertical. Not the vertical. It's essentially a special or a deep over. Not a deep over, an over that we take deep. I think of deep over as more like post over. So, but when he goes to take this, we'll call deep special, and he gets matched, the poor linebacker has to match the vertical of number 3 and got to go run with him. This should be a touchdown. It should be a touchdown, whether it should be a better catch, a great catch, or with Trevor Lawrence here, yeah, he's got to move up in the pocket, but up and reset, as opposed to up and then in one motion throw, almost like a crow hop, because inevitably that's going to give you a little bit more momentum than you're used to. You got enough time to get up, reset into your throwing position and make a strike, as opposed to up, kind of half on the run, using your momentum like a javelin, and now the ball goes too far. So just a few different things. Yeah, you got to catch it. Yeah, I love the design. Yeah, Indianapolis Colts, you can't do that to your linebacker types. And we can give you a little bit better ball, and you can catch this. Look at the double tight end shift. They can't get lined up. Oh, baby. 58. Get on your horse. That dude can roll. So close. So close. Oh, no. Did we get a surrender cobra at the bottom? Oh, jeez. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. In addition, we've got the Quarterback School Patreon community, revamped, relaunched. You want to check it out. The link is in the description. We've also got Quarterback School courses, really the premium content available. all sorts of in-depth courses about my favorite topics in ball. If you're interested in those, check them out in the video description. And then finally, we've got a bunch of free resources available also. So if you're down that path, check them all out. I appreciate it. All the links should be found in the video description. I appreciate you checking them out, supporting the channel. As for the video, let's get back to it. Next one, 3rd and 6. Love the little whip route up top. Arrow, we're in, out. Now, my man can't make the tackle or else we're punting. But again, I like just the simplicity of this. Give me a man beater, let our guy go to work, get big, and that's a big gain. Just look at the simple elements of we're going to sell the shallow, hit it hard, and come out of it. The sticks are they're right here. We can see the little thing right here. We catch that thing. We got to fall forward. We got a straight arm. We got to make this guy miss. These to me are easy constructed plays for the quarterback. Boom. Man beaters. Love it. Give it to your guys. Let them go make plays for you in space. The suddenness, the man beater elements of it, all working for a really high functioning 3rd down offense. Next, hot throw. We got a hot to the back. It's a thing of beauty. Sometimes it's this easy. I feel like sometimes when I watch NFL film, it's so rare to just see a simple, clean hot. We get a big duel from the right tackle, big duel gone right, and we just get a simple, easy completion. This, to me, is playing quarterback at a high level. We're in the flat hot. Okay? I think we get like a little hitch or stick here. It almost looks like he's blocking up here. It doesn't really matter. All that matters for us is this flat. Okay? The line is going to go to these 4 down and right here. So if this player blitzes, we are probably throwing hot. He does. The tackle does a great job of big dueling it. We'll talk about from behind. And we get an easy conversion. It's just so rare to just see easy hots. This is how you get people to not blitz you. Just do this. Take what the defense is giving you. The line's going to 50 to 44. Watch the right tackle, 75. He's got a big duel. He's got his inside gap. Who's going to get there first, 52 or 58? You can make the argument that maybe 52, but I like him protecting the inside gap. Close it down. We're hot off 52. No hit. Big, easy completion. 1st down. Hell yes. Next one, 3rd and 8. Turnover-worthy play here. Now, does 17 up top lose his mind at the top of this route? Probably. I think we could also help ourselves by feeling like we don't necessarily have to throw 7 stops versus man coverage. I have no idea what 17 doing up top. To me, I've never liked 7 stops versus man. Now, why he's falling out? I mean, you tell me. 17 looks like he's looking like for the Gatorade right here. Like, where is he going? The ball's in the air coming to him, and he's looking like for a signal from the sideline. Not great. I don't like a whole lot of these options. Maybe down here at the bottom to throw a stop versus man, but he's getting held. Now, maybe other teams really like 7 stops, corner stops versus man-to-man. It's not for me. There's no opportunity to create separation at the top, and this sure as hell isn't it. But when this gets lumped into the turnover-worthy play, to me, this is more on the wide receiver in the scheme than on Trevor Lawrence, where the last one felt like it was on Trevor Lawrence, his decision-making at the end of the day. This, to me, is wide receiver gone wrong up top. You can't be going rogue like that at the top. That's tough. From the back here, you can just see there's not a lot of great options. It's worth acknowledging that, but it's also worth acknowledging you don't have to just throw it to throw it. But man, 17, help us out. Next one here. I love this quarterback run. So this is zone read, double lead. Okay. Seeing a lot of teams mess around with this quick motion to get an extra blocker to the play side run. Really, this is the backside of the run here. But we're going to read 91. So we're reading 91 here on our right, and this is just zone read. Okay. So we're going to run zone to our left, and we're going to read this player right here. If he comes down, we're going to pull it quarterback-wise. If he gets up the field, we're going to hand it off. Now, the thing that I really like about it is you're getting this motion, quick motion. He's the first lead blocker. A lot of teams will run zone read lead with the sniffer right here. We also get the sniffer. He's hunting inside out. So we get 2 lead blockers. So if you're going to run the quarterback, let's have some people out in front of him. They do this a few times in this game. You can see both guys coming around. I love it. I love it. Let's run these guys who can run it. Protect yourself, get down, but watch this horizontal action. Quick motion and the sniffer. So we've got the quick motion as the lead blocker. The sniffer's hunting inside out. Boom, boom. That's outstanding. That's what I want to see from the quarterbacks who can run it. A more comprehensive quarterback run game. Outstanding. This next one right down here. This is a jerk route from 13, the bottom slot. I love how they get there. They shift him to get to empty. Again, the jerk against a linebacker is dirty. Poor 45's got no shot. Installing the jerk route was one of my favorite things in the league. Norv Turner was the best. He used to point at the guy who would be running the jerk and be like, hey, Antonio Gates, this route is perfect for you. It's called the jerk. Not that Antonio Gates was a jerk. He did the same joke every week. But I love this route. And really, this is just an iteration of 4 verticals. And instead of having the check down, you build in a shallow or a jerk. So for me, the bones of 4 verticals, we're going to go right here. That special, that seam, that go, some iteration of a vertical down here, and then the jerk route. You're going to come up, you're going to sit like a hitch, and then you're going to burst away. And why it's called a jerk is because it makes the defender look like a jerk. He's going to drop, he's going to see you run the hitch right here, and then he's going to drive that. And as he drives that, then you're going to burst away from him. So you make the defender look like a jerk. You're welcome. And again, you can see the clear out of the verticals up top. So boom, boom. Too easy. That's outstanding. Love the play design. Great execution. Not the hardest throw in the world, but it's nice to see all these things coming together for the Jacksonville offense. The execution, the play design, pass pro, easy. Those are easy completions to open guys in space on good matchups. Next one, 4th and 1. Last one here. Again, this is that naked, this time to the right. See 13 coming all the way across. Good for you. Get the extra touchdown pass. I love it. A quarterback throw there. It's a big time call. 4th and 1. Again, great design. Again, using your fast guys in the sneak flat. So again, I know I drew it up the first time when we went to the left, but this time we're going to come all the way across. Again, normally it's the sniffer or the inside player. Okay? And then you're going to get the over where the ball came the last time. But again, does this play work if it's the tight end? I'm not sure, because the speed here really stretches the field horizontally. So again, great design. Again, aggressive play calling. Love it. There's just a lot to like in this game, Jacksonville Jaguar offense. Awesome. Again, just appreciating the horizontal stretch, what it does to the linebackers. Everybody going, whoop, and then it's a foot race to the pylon. Love it. So that is a wrap. Trevor Lawrence, week 2, big win, taking down the Colts. Excited to see Trevor Lawrence playing at a really high level. Was it perfect? No. There were certainly a couple questionable throws. Certainly one, maybe some wide receivers doing him dirty at the top end of routes as well. But overall, really liked the Trevor Lawrence performance. Thought he did a nice job of getting the ball to the right spot the vast majority of the times. You also forget that he is an elite athlete that can get out, move, create out of structure, get thrown to his left. All sorts of really nice plays to take advantage of what looks like a really improving team. I also had fun just kind of seeing the offensive architecture and structure of how they were able to kind of layer their game plan and take advantage of what the Colts were doing defensively and really out-scheme the Colts. So thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.